friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good Monday morning to you. Welcome to the front porch. My name's Kenny Dean, and you know what we do on Monday mornings. Yep, it's time. Singing in the kitchen. Here we go, banging in pots and pans. That's good, good. Tell you what, having that tooth pulled the other day and have coffee for a couple of days, I appreciate coffee now. I appreciate it a whole bunch. I appreciate y'all being with us. Reverend Gerald Carnes, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you.
It is a Monday all day long, sir.
Yes, sir.
You got a busy day?
4 hours of it, huh?
You got a busy day planned?
Yes, we got a few things lined up. Taking care of some sick folks and getting ready for Wednesday night and Sunday and various things, but looking forward to a good day.
Does Duncan Memorial or Sunny Level Cutoff Methodist, do y'all have anything going on as far as Valentine's this week or not?
Well, it'll actually be on Sunday, February the 16th, a couple days after Valentine's.
Yes, sir.
But, yeah, Duncan at 5 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, we're going to have a fellowship, a gathering. Normally we'd have a full meal. This time we're going to have, I guess, more of what they call finger foods, I guess, but chicken tenders and meatballs and I don't know what all, sandwiches and things of that nature, but sure would enjoy everybody coming out and joining us on Sunday, February 16th at 5 o'clock.
Well, I know you always have a good turnout and you feed folks good, so we appreciate that. And again, we really do thank you for taking your time to be with us all week long. And with you, knowing you got a busy day and a busy week, we won't hold you up. We'll turn it over to you for the front porch thought for the day now.
Well, thank you so much. It's always a privilege and a pleasure to be with you. So thanks again for allowing me this opportunity. Given that this week we will be celebrating Valentine's Day, I would like to talk about God's love for us and our love for each other in these coming days. We will begin with John 3:16, perhaps the most popular verse in the Bible. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Of course, in this verse, the whole message of the Bible is summed up, and God sets the pattern for true love. Obviously, when we truly love someone, and we love someone dearly, we are willing to give freely, even to the point of sacrifice, and obviously that's what God did for us in sending Jesus to die on a cross for our sins. We notice in this verse that God loves the world, entire world, everyone in it, all creation. And he was so moved and his love so strong that he put his love in action. He put his feelings in action. And so I think we learn from his example in that as well. We talk about love as a feeling, and sometimes we'll talk about that as having butterflies in our stomach and all sorts of things. But at its root, at its essence, love is an action, and we demonstrate that love towards our giving, our caring, our sharing with one another, and certainly that's what God has done for us and continues to do for us. Of course, this Bible tells us that if we believe in Jesus, we accept what he has done for us, then we will have eternal life. We oftentimes think about believing as something intellectual. It's something we think happens, we hope happens, but to believe in Jesus in this sense really means to trust in him, to rely on him, to cling to him. I often give it the same kind of an analogy of sitting in a chair or sitting on the pew on Sunday morning. We say that we believe in Jesus, we believe in this pew, we believe in this chair, and to the point that we will sit down and trust this chair to hold us up. And in a similar manner, kind of a crude manner, I guess, but if we put our trust in Jesus, we're totally committing to him to hold us up, to support us, to care for us. And so God's love saves us from eternal destruction and gives us eternal life instead. So I hope this verse sets the tone for the week, that we understand today that God loves us so much that he was moved into action to send Jesus to die for our sins. And because of that and our trust in Jesus, we can have eternal life. And so may we follow his example and not only talk about loving someone, but show our love in action.
What a way to get the week started, going into Valentine's. And you know, not just this week, Gerald, not just this week to show love. I think that's something we should practice more and more every day. I think we should teach our children, our grandchildren, what love is really all about. And
Absolutely.
It's really it's really simple if you think about it. It's not so complex to love somebody, but I think sometimes people have a hard time loving. Have you seen that over your years being a minister?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to try to address some of that in the coming days. But yes, we like I said, we need to put love in practice every day. And for some, that is hard, especially when it comes to loving enemies and people who have mistreated us. But as Christians, that's what we're called to do. And so I want to talk about that this week as well.
You know, you talk about the loving the enemies and hard to do, and people we've had issues with. You know, what a better feeling if you've had a problem with somebody or there's been an issue, and what a better feeling to let that barrier down and love that person. Man, it's got to be a weight off of you. Don't you see that?
Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Whenever when we're holding something against somebody, we refuse to forgive, we refuse to love. We're hurting ourselves far more than we're hurting them. And whenever we are able, like you said, to release that and just love them and make a choice, make a decision. I'm not going to hold on to this grudge anymore. That is a huge relief. And so,
right. Well, buddy, we're glad that you're got us off on the right start to a Valentine's week, which is Friday. But you know what? It should be a year-round thing. So thank you for reminding us. I hope it's a good day for you, and we look forward to you being with us early on February the 11th.
All right. I look forward to it as well. Thank you.
See you, buddy. Take care of yourself.
You too. Bye-bye.
Reverend Gerald Carnes, Duncan Memorial Methodist Church, Duncan, and also Sunny Level. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles in the win over the Super Bowl 59 yesterday. I watched about halftime. Kind of a crazy game. Did y'all see that coming? I don't know. Hey, let's talk about our guest today. Stacy Pimpleton will be on with us 6:30. Talk about Lake Martin Trailblazers. They got a lot going on there. We'll let her go over those what they have going on. Melissa Edwards, Russell Medical Auxiliary, will be on with us, and also to talk about the Mill 280, which is open for you now. And my old buddy Jay Reyes, Dr. Reyes, Alex City School System, being on with us at 7:30 today to find out what's going on in the school system. So there's our Monday lineup, and y'all are always our special guests. So let's see what's going on in the weather right now, because it feels pretty good outside right now. 52 degrees, a little bit cooler than it has been. 66 for a high today, overcast. So it'll be a pleasant day. Tonight, a 62 for a low, occasional rain, about a 40% chance of rain. Then tomorrow, that increases, about a 70% chance of rain, 67 and 57 Tuesday. Wednesday, even more, about a 90% chance of rain on Wednesday, 69 and 50. Then the rain goes away for a couple of days, 61 and 36 on Thursday, no rain. On Friday, 69 and 51. Kind of a crazy lineup here for the week, and no rain. But then here comes old rain back in here in the mid-70s, and a 70% chance of rain on Saturday, but a low of 49. That's all I can say. It's just a crazy 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine, located on Cherokee Road here in Alexander City. Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce. I was talking to someone just the other day about their membership has grown over the years, and so has the Dadeville area has grown. People moving in from all over the place, and they want to get involved in their new community. And you can do that by joining the Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce. You can call Miss Molly today at 256-825-4019.
Alexander City Arts Council is thrilled to bring exceptional performances to our community. February 13th, comedian Rex Havens performs his one-man, family-friendly show, Women and Children First. The season closes March 12th with Emmett Cahill performing Irish classics and the best of traditional Irish repertoire, as well as Broadway hits. Save the dates for Women and Children First on February 13th and Emmett Cahill on March 12th. Visit alexcityarts.org for ticket info.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379. Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449. Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville, family owned and operated. Floyd's Feed and Seed has a great selection of Carhartt for all ages, starting out with the youngest. Now, if you're looking for boots, check out this selection. All shapes and sizes, Montana jewelry and pine straw year-round. More gift selections on both sides of the road. Miss Faye and the family invite you in today for Floyd's Feed and Seed, downtown Dadeville.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rate. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville.
Serving East Central Alabama since 2005, we are Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical of Sylacauga. Coosa Valley Respiratory has medical equipment and supplies, including oxygen-to-home ventilation services. We carry a full line of bracing, power chairs, scooters, and more. And when you trust Coosa Valley Respiratory, you are dealing with local people that care about your well-being. Providing quality home care for our community, Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort William, Sylacauga. Give us a call at 256-245-1411.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Monday morning. Today is your last day. Not your last day, but I'm talking about to do this, to sign up for your wish list at Cloud9 downtown Alexander City. Come in Cloud9 and fill out your wish list for Valentine's Day before today. So I think you can do that today. When someone purchases something from your wish list, you get to put it in a drawing to win an item of your choice from your wish list. So make sure you do that today at Cloud9. Tell Amanda and the rest of the girls we said hello in downtown Alexander City. J. Ray, yes, sir. 7:30 this morning. If you haven't been listening, it is 7:30 this morning, sir. Look forward to you being out here. You're looking for a place to eat for dinner for Valentine's, and you want something really, really good. My old buddy Matthew Reams at Triple R Cafe's got dinner for two. You got 2 shrimp plate specials. You got 2 steak specials, a shrimp plate and steak a plate special. Just got a lot of specials going on down there. So put that on your thing to do with your honey pie. Oh, honey pie. Hey, February 13th, which is Thursday, Alex City Arts presents Women and Children First, a comedy play by Rex Havens. So that will be at 7:30 at Mill 280 this coming Thursday night. At Mill 280, 7:30. Elks, I hope the Elks had a good turnout this weekend for their Friday night feeding, their Sunday afternoon Super Bowl party, and then don't forget about this Thursday, it will happen again. Elk Scholarship Bingo, 6:30 it begins. If I only knew. Dadeville Pancake Breakfast this coming Saturday, Saturday the 15th from 7 a.m. to 11 at the Dadeville Elementary School cafeteria. Only $8 a ticket, which includes your pancakes, your sausage, your coffee, your juice, your milk. So come on by and do that on Saturday. What a great way to get your day started. You know, we had Kelly Adams on with us Friday from Beyond Home Care talking about letters of love. This is something she's been doing a few years with Beyond Home Care. So put that on your things to do. Write a letter. They'll get it to someone. Maybe it's somebody that lives by themselves or somebody that really doesn't have any family, and you can make their day go real good. You can perk up their spirits. Also, this coming this Friday, Valentine's Day Fur Ball. Now, this is a fundraiser benefiting the Lake Martin Animal Sanctuary, February the 14th at the Mitchell House. Of course, my old buddies Blackberry Breeds will be performing, steaks catered by Scott Blake. Speaking of Scott Blake, let me just talk to him just a minute, Ryan, if you don't mind. I'd like to say a few words with you. you come out here for a few days and you talk a little bit. I'll let you talk a little bit when I wasn't running my mouth. And yeah, you do 3 days and then Monday rolls around. Can you not take it, Scott? Just one of these things you'd rather sleep, or you fixing your hair? I don't know. Maybe this is something we can talk about when you get back. Will you be back? I guess that's my question to you. Will you be back to sit out here with me on the show? You got to be committed now. That's a commitment. That's something maybe you and I can talk about later. Okay. I feel better about that. I hope you will too. Elks Valentine's Day dinner for 2, steak or salmon. Live music by David Simpkins and Matt Crocker. Reservations required by today. So today's going to be the last day that you can get signed up. $125 a couple. It's going to be this coming Friday night, Valentine's, 5 to 9. I know you can get your picture taken there. You can also get, I think a bottle of champagne comes with that also. T-ball, baseball, softball, registration going on right now. And that goes on through the 16th of this month. So it's about to wrap up. So you need to get those children, boys and girls, signed up for that. You go to Alex City Parks and Rec. They're recdesk.com. That's where you go to get signed up. You can, if you got any questions, let me give you a telephone number. If you like me, you may want to talk to somebody. 256-794-0972. I went to the dentist Thursday. I don't know if you noticed Dr. Brooks Lamberth. Look, I love him, Miss Sally. And I don't think I've never got so worked up on something in my life. I didn't sleep Thursday night. It was just a fog out here with the guests Thursday morning. And then Thursday afternoon, it was time. I thought I was going to throw up in his chair. I really did. I just was a nervous wreck. Well, I get in there, and me and him have a conversation. He's just as cool, calm, and collected. I've always thought the world of him, Brooks and Sally. And he gives me a couple of shots. No problem. It gets numb. No problem. And then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's out. I'm thinking, I worried about that for nothing. And then this is where it began. He says, Kenny, you're probably not going to need them, but I'm going to give you some pain pills. So I'll get 6 of them. Take every 4 to 6 hours. Well, I've been preaching to Ellen because I've heard the doctor say it. Stay ahead of the pain. Stay ahead of the pain. Boy, did I stay ahead of the pain. About 6 o'clock, I ate 2 bananas all day Thursday. I was whipped. I ate 2 bananas, so I took one about 6 o'clock, and I went out. I'm talking about I went out like a light. Got up about midnight. Well, I always post, because we pre-record Friday show on Thursday, and I always post who the guests are and all that. So I was doing that in the kitchen about midnight Friday morning now, about midnight Friday morning. Well, I get through, and next thing I know, I am laid out in the floor. I done wound up next to my little dustpan in the trash can, heading out to the laundry room. I'm all crumpled like a dead person over there in the corner. Well, I wake up, and I'm thinking, what in the world happened? I don't know if I was there for 5 seconds or 5 minutes. And I go look in the mirror, and ain't nothing messed up or anything. So I go to bed, kind of giggling. Well, I went out. Let me tell you about pain pills, you folks that take them. I was drained all day Friday, all day Saturday, and I finally got my bearings back together yesterday sometime. I stayed ahead of the game. I stayed way ahead of the pain, and I stayed about 25 miles ahead of the pain. Don't want any more pain pills. Don't want any more pain pills. But doctor, thank you. Alex City Chamber of Commerce, they got their 114th annual meeting. That's amazing. 114th meeting, annual meeting at Mill 280, February the 20th at 6 o'clock. So that was, of course, they'll have a business person of the year and some other some other folks too will be honored. But I guess the big thing is the business person of the year. Also, Sunday, it's the 6th annual Lake Martin Wedding and Event Expo. This will be the 23rd of this month. 1 to 3, general admission, $10, vendors $75. This is a way to show off. If you have anything to do with weddings or you got an event, you can be a part of an event, this is where you need to attend. We'll be right back. You know, I think about the Salvation Army, about the bargains they have on clothes and glassware and furniture and that type thing. And, you know, this time of the year, right now, we've not had any terrible weather as far as, in the last week or two anyway, freezing or storms or anything. So maybe they ain't had to help you with the situation. But you know what? Maybe something does happen. You need their help. They can help you with bills, but you got to be accountable for it. So you got to make sure you got a Social Security or disability, and you must bring in with a letter. You must live in Tallapoosa County. So there's a lot of ifs. So if you're in need, you get in touch with them at the Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here, or you can shop us online, only at Goree's Furniture.
Your expressway to saving.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Cremations located 1881 Goodwater Highway, Sylacauga, Alabama. We are pleased to announce our grand opening of our crematory, an expansion that allows us to offer traditional services as well as cremations starting at $8.95. We offer our family as your family in this time of need, serving Talladega, Coosa, Clay, Tallapoosa, Elmore, and the surrounding region. Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Cremations, 256-245-1454.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of the citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-6736.
Henderson Towing, Alexander City, 24-hour towing, jump starts, door unlocks, local and long distance towing, heavy duty towing. So let's get old Big House to the rescue today. Here's that number. Now keep it handy. Henderson Towing, 256-392-4554, 256-392-4554. Henderson Towing, 24-hour towing, 256-392-4554.
Time to blaze that trail, the Lake Martin Trailblazers. Stacy Pimpleton with us out here. Parents' Night Out coming up. Valentine's of all things. That's a neat time. Good morning to you, by the way.
Absolutely. So our Pathfinder group, which is our high school group, so 7th through 12th grade, they are doing a fundraiser, reaching out to the community. They decided to do a Parents' Night Out where on Valentine's Day, happened to be it fall on a Friday, so it was perfect. Give parents an opportunity to go out, not have to worry about finding a babysitter. That kind of type of thing. So it's, there is a charge because they are raising funds, of course. It's very minimal for what you get. It's from 6:30 to 9:30 on Friday. It'll take place at our location in the Sportsplex. Kids we're going to do pizza, do some arts and crafts, play some games, just kind of entertain them.
What
for
age?
The 3
I'm
hours.
sorry.
5 to 12.
5 to 12.
5 to 12 years old, yes. You can drop them off, but we do have a sign up on our website and on our Facebook page. It's $30 for one child
Very
for the 3
reasonable.
hours. Yep. If you have 2 kids, you want to bring them, 50 for the 2, and then 75 for 3.
Wow.
So, and it's, for the 3 hours, and they're going to entertain them and do the things, and that way you can go out with your honey and have dinner or catch a movie or.
I like that. That's something those girls can earn their keep.
Right.
They can earn their keep. And also, that's a win-win situation. To me, it is.
Absolutely. I think so.
Is this something y'all have seen others folks do?
I've seen some different organizations kind of do stuff like this, and we had, and we've talked about doing it in the past. We had just never kind of like put it out there. And so when they were talking about doing something as a fundraiser around the Valentine Day, I brought it up to them, and they were like, "Yeah, we can do that. We can play with kids and have a good time." And they're just, big kids themselves.
I know.
So they enjoy it, and they like to be able to do things like that.
If you're just tuning in on Clyde Country 97.5, Stacy Pimpleton with us out here with the Lake Martin Trailblazers. Let's back up.
Okay.
Let's tell folks what Lake Martin Trailblazers are or is.
Well, we're a lot.
Yeah, I know.
So, and we're growing all the time
Yeah.
and changing and doing and things like that. So we are a nonprofit youth organization.
Part of Salvation Army.
Part of the United Way. Yes,
I'm
part
sorry.
of the United Way. We used to be Campfire back in the day.
Right.
Campfire was around for many, many years in Alex City. We still have the same Campfire program. We just changed our name and created a bunch of different programs to go along with that. So
Do you get merit badges?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That so. This is about the longest time I've ever had with you to be able to tell about it.
Well,
so
tell it all.
So we did, we changed the name to Lake Martin Trailblazers.
Whose idea was that?
Well, we broke away from Campfire National back in 21. So we decided to become our own 501c3. We filed the paperwork. The board of directors started yelling out, coming out with a bunch of names.
I like the name though.
Yeah. So we wrote a mission statement. We came up with the name. Our youth actually designed our logo. So we had a contest and let them design it. So that was a lot of fun. And we just kind of kept the program going. The Campfire program itself, the name of that program now is Seekers.
It's what?
Seekers.
Really?
So they are seeking, yes.
Yeah.
And then we have, in addition to that, we have an Explorers program.
For the older ones?
So our Seekers Club is kindergarten through 6th grade, just like Campfire always was. They do the same thing. We just finished Saturday night. We had our father-daughter dance. I'm sure you attended a few of those.
Oh, yeah.
So we did, so we do that annually. We've got camp out coming up in the spring, doing just different things. That program pretty much remained the same. But then now we've extended it to go beyond 6th grade. So we have a 7th grade program that will continue on through however long they want to continue, and that's called our Explorers.
It's kind of like the Boy Scouts as far as the Explorer. It's like the Boy Scouts used to be the older for the Boy Scouts. You had Boy Scouts and you went to the Explorers.
Right.
Okay.
So our Seekers and our Explorers are girls only.
Okay.
Those are girl-only exclusive clubs, for that. Well, then we have a Wanderers program. So our Wanderers include our after-school kids that come to us every day and after school.
At the Sportplex.
At the Sportsplex, yes. They come every day after school. And then we have our summer camp kids that we do summer camp for.
Where's summer camp?
At the Sportsplex.
Oh, okay. You got everything right there.
Everything is right there, yes. And then and then our Pathfinders is an extension to that program, because the Wanderers program is kindergarten through 6th grade as well. So, and then you have our Pathfinders, which is 7th through 12th grade. But the Wanderers program is boys and girls. So we've got our Wanderers program and our Seekers program. Seekers is girls only, Wanderers is boys and girls. So,
I think about what this is, what Campfire is nothing but memory makers.
Yeah, absolutely.
For these little ones. Now, I want to talk about merit badges.
Now, the Seekers Club still get badges.
Okay. Do they have a sash that it goes on?
Now, we do, because, of course, when it was Campfire, they had vests that they they put their badges on.
Right.
So when we rebranded as Lake Martin Trailblazers, now we have backpacks. So they have like a canvas backpack, and they still get their badges. And we've got a Lake Martin Trailblazer logo badge that goes on there, and they just iron them on their backpacks.
What are some of the merit badges?
Well, they get badges pretty much for anything that they participate in. So we'll do like a father-daughter dance badge. If they, went to the father-daughter dance, they'll get a badge for that. Any community service that we do, because we do a lot of community service. So any community service that we do, they get badges for that. Each month, the Seekers Club have like a group meeting, so they meet within their group that's based on age. So, you've got like 6th graders that all meet together, 5th graders that all meet together, so on and so on. And so the group leaders that are all volunteers, by the way, and wonderful, my group leaders are amazing, but they come up with like group activities for them to do.
Okay.
And some of those may be, or making Valentines for the nursing home, or, doing something with the veterans or whatever. And so they'll get a badge for whatever they do to participate.
They're getting involved in the community.
Yes.
And I would think that it surprises a lot of them what really goes on in the community. What an education that they're getting.
Right. Well, it takes a village. I mean, you know, and,
I know.
And these kids, you know, will one day be who's leading our
You're
community.
Right. You're
and
right.
so you want them to kind of get the knowledge of what's out there, how it works. Teach them to kind of be accountable, because you've got to show up and do the work or the work doesn't get done. You know, things like that. So it's, you know, it is very educational, and it helps them to feel a sense of accomplishment.
You've been doing this for 5, 6?
Okay, so my daughter will be 15 this Sunday. She started in the Campfire program when she was 5. So this is my 10th year with the program.
Wow.
Started out as just a mom kindergarten year, took over as a leader first grade year, joined the board that same year, served as president on the board for 2 or 3 years, and then took over as director in 22.
Good for you. Hey, don't go anywhere. I'm not through with it. We'll be right back.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At High Point Insurance Group, we're here for all of life's milestones.
Like when you finally step into your dream home.
And when you drive off in that dream car, we've got you covered.
Or when you hit the water with your new boat.
We're by your side.
High Point Insurance Group.
Protecting you through all of life's high points.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SCC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Doors is turning it up with some incredible giveaways. 2 VIP tickets to the Morgan Wallen Sand in My Boots Festival, 2 tickets to see Blake Shelton live, and 2 tickets to the legendary Talladega Super Speedway. Don't wait. Enter now at calldixie.com. It's fast, easy, and free. Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Doors, bringing you comfort and unforgettable memories since 1908.
Craving something convenient and delicious? Well, head over to Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63 in Alex City. Lake Martin Pizza on 63 is always serving up mouth-watering pizza made from the freshest ingredients. From classic pepperoni to their signature specials loaded with fresh vegetables and savory meats, there's something for everyone in the whole family. The cozy, heated outdoor dining area is the perfect spot to enjoy a meal together and enjoy live entertainment. Or grab yours to go. Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63, where great food and great times are always just a slice away.
Come on back in here and join us. It is time to talk about talk more about Lake Martin Trailblazers. Another fundraiser, Tidal Wave. Now, this is a good deal.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's wonderful. And we are having a hard time keeping tickets. So
I can understand that.
I mean, we really are. So we're having to order some new ones every week. Fundraiser for Tidal Wave. I think it's a Graphics 4 car wash that you receive.
$30
It's a
value.
normal, $30 if you pull up to Tidal Wave to get it, but we are selling coupons for it for $10. So $10 gets you a $30 car wash.
And that's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah. So you can do that. That is a little fundraiser we have going on just to kind of help out our general fund right now. This is, I was just telling you, we were just talking about how this is our busiest season right now. From the beginning of January till May, it's events and fundraising and community service and outsourcing and doing all kinds of things. We have something lined up all the way to the first weekend in May. So we don't stop.
You know, I think about Jay Reyes, superintendent of Alex City Schools, coming out here at 7:30 this morning. And I think about like the Trailblazers. I think about Boy Scouts. I think about are they strong these days? I mean, would you like to see a stronger organization going into high school to prepare them for? Because they're ambassadors. They're just young ambassadors right now. But
they are.
You said it a while ago. They are our future, and they're going to get more involved in this community. At least we hope they.
Right.
Will. It's up to us to get them involved.
Right. It is. It is. It's up to us to get them involved, and we have. I will go back. So father-daughter dance. We just had this Saturday. Been a long-standing tradition with Campfire before, now us. We do it every year. So, and in the past, every year we have had, moms come out and help decorate, and they do the work for the dance and things like that. This year we didn't have that. We didn't have moms come and decorate. And I mean, now our 6th grade moms did come and decorate the night before,
Right.
And the 6th grade group helped decorate.
Where'd y'all do it?
At Betty Carroll Graham.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yep. And, but my workers for the night of the dance were my Pathfinders and my Explorers.
So the older girls.
The older girls came in and did the work during the dance. They judged the dance contest. And we've changed things up a little bit, Kenny, since you were there. Like, we offer a buffet. Now, so you don't have to worry about going to get a picture and then going out to eat. Used to, everybody came to Cecil's when back in the day, and went down to the Arbor and did it.
Oh,
and and we had it down to a science. So now we offer a buffet. So you come to Betty Carroll Graham, you get your picture taken, you eat your food, and then we start the dance. And so it takes a lot of work. But my Pathfinders and my Explorers, my older groups, came in and did the work. So, in doing that, yes, they, they're earning a little bit of community service because they're working for the community doing that. But they're also showing these younger girls, hey, you come back, you serve.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
And I think about parents that are trying to get their children involved. Sometimes I think you need to push them. You need to push them, because a lot of times they're not just going to say, hey, I'll make sure I get volunteered to work this weekend. No, that's not. So we have to push them, and then I think they understand why they're doing that.
Right. Well, and unfortunately, me doing what I do and being around the kids as much as I'm around them, the one thing that I see that's lacking is accountability.
Yeah.
There's and consequences. Those are something that kids don't understand much anymore as consequences, and so it's hard when they're that young because they're dependent on their parents.
Yeah.
Their parents have to drive them to the meetings, or their parents have to pick them up, or their parents have to get them, whatever. Now, in a lot of cases, my leaders will pick up, and we have transportation. We'll pick up kids and take them and do and things like that when we're notified. But it's up to the parents to say, hey, they need a ride, So a lot of the accountability does go back to the parents. But, sometimes it's like not everybody gets a trophy. So if I don't like it. And so I don't like everybody gets a trophy. I feel like you need to earn the trophy. And I feel like you need to suffer the consequences if you don't put in the work to earn the trophy.
Yeah, because not everybody's a winner.
Not everybody is.
And that's okay.
It is. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's part of life. You better get ready for it.
It is. And that's what's so disheartening a lot of times, because we have, and it's not an Elliott City issue. It's not a Tallapoosa County issue. It's a society issue. It's everywhere. You're not just going to see it here. And I'm not shaming anybody. I'm not doing anybody. We're all doing the best that we can with what we've got right now. and I mean, everybody is just doing what they can. But with programs like these, we're here to help the parents to to teach these kids, to show these kids that you can do what you're capable of doing. Don't cop out and say, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. There is no can't. There's a don't want to, but there's never a can't unless you try.
I think about the little ones, especially that, whatever the sport is, and they get a medal. Yeah, they're proud of it. But a lot of times they're, what did I do? Why did I get this? And I think, especially as they get older, they're going to get hurt. I mean, they want to get that medal. If they don't get it, that's okay. You're going to have to get over it.
Right.
I mean, it's just a growing up process. And no, it's not easy. I tell you who it's not easy on. It's the parents.
Right.
I mean, they're the ones who want to see that medal.
Right. You want to see your kids succeed, and you want
Sure.
them to be a part of things. And then when they don't succeed because they haven't been pushed to do the work or to participate fully or to show up to practice or to show up to games and to do all the stuff that it takes to get that trophy, and then they don't get it, and then the kids want to know why.
Speaking of practice, with T-ball, all the ball coming up real soon, a lot of parents will start early practicing on the hitting tee or taking the batting cage. You can't just go out there the day of and expect that little one to be able to hit that ball. It's just not going to happen. So you gotta do your homework, just like in school. You gotta do your homework before baseball, t-ball, soccer, no matter what it is. Get out there. But it go back to the parents.
It does.
It comes back to us.
Well, and that's, a lot of the things that we do, like with our Seekers Club, we have accountability kind of things that, like, we have requirements that you have to meet in order to be able to participate in father-daughter dance.
What are some of those requirements?
So most of them are attendance. So you have to attend so many group meetings between August and January. you have to attend so many like organizational events that we partake in, participate in fundraising.
What's some of the events?
Most of the events are like community service, or we plan, like back in September, we went out to Rockford, to Poplar Point.
Yeah.
So, and we did a camp for the weekend. That would be considered an organizational event.
Okay.
Just in January, we went over to LaGrange, Georgia, to Sweetland on Ice and went ice skating.
Wow.
That's an organizational event.
Wow.
Those types of things.
And those are memory makers.
They are.
Those are memory makers. Thank you for coming out here.
Don't forget, Friday night, Parents Night Out, 6:30 to 9:30. Go to our Facebook page, Lake Martin Trailblazers, or our website, www.lmtrailblazers.org, to get your kids signed up.
Get signed up, get out and enjoy yourself, and help out a great organization. Stacy Pimpleton, thank you so much. And tell John David, OKD said hello.
I will.
Hey, we'll be right back. Coons Corner Deli, they got breakfast going on right now. In fact, breakfast will go to 10 a.m., then lunch kicks in at 10:30. And today for lunch, your choice is hamburger, steak and gravy, mashed potatoes and gravy, Brussels sprouts, butter beans, cream corn, and peach cobbler. That's what's going on at Coons Corner Deli today.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
I Bet Your Ears brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Dr. James Howard Pooh Sr., 95 of Alexander City, were held yesterday. Radney Funeral Home was in charge of that service. To the Pooh family and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we'll be right back.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City. Caring Transitions of Lake Martin, located in the old DHR building in downtown Dable. Owner Randy Weaver wants you to experience the Caring Transitions difference, providing local and national relocation, packing and resettling, downsizing and decluttering, liquidation, online estate auctions, traditional estate sales. Call Caring Transitions of Lake Martin today, 334-703-5050.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 is ready for the new year, and there's never been a better time to save. With no payments till March on many Mahindra tractors. Inventory is great, and you can save big on remaining 24 models with 0% financing up to 84 months with approved credit. And you'll see the New Year's best deals on Spartan mowers, still with 0% terms. Get the New Year's best prices and terms now at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed pepper and onions, melty cheese, and garlic aioli. Grilled or fried. Now that's a Zaxby's Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Fried chicken and wontons and teriyaki glaze and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby's Sensation Salad is too delicious to be a salad.
Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby's Sensation Salad. Zaxby's.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Come back here and join us. Melissa Edwards is on her way. Hey, tomorrow, old buddy Robert Gunn will be out here with us to talk about the Russell Forest Run 2025, 5K and 10K. February the 22nd, so you need to get signed up for that now, but he'll be out here to tell us about that and a whole lot more. That's a beautiful, I say it's a beautiful run. I've never done it, and I may just slip right in and try it this year. It's just, I'm just looking at it. Hey, dearly departed, a comedy that will be taking place at Act 2. That will be next month, the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. I'm just getting my information on that. It will be at the Betty Carroll Graham Technology Center. So put that on your thing. You know, we got a lot going on around here all the time. Different plays, different entertainment all the time. So, and you know what? I don't think I ever run into folks saying, "Well, ain't nothing to do around here." Well, yeah, they don't say it because they stay busy all the time, because it is something to do around here all the time. Lake Watch of Lake Martin annual meeting. Public is welcome. Excuse me just a second. Let me take a sip of this coffee because it's hot. Sure is good. A Lake Watch will be the annual meeting Sunday, February the 23rd from 1:30 to 4. It will be at the New Water Farms. That's on Civitan Road in Dadeville, Alabama. The guest speakers will be Cindy Lowry, Director of Alabama Rivers Alliance, and Harold Banks, Tallapoosa River area naturalist and historian. You know, Harold Banks he could have been, it could have been, instead of Lewis and Clark, it could have been Lewis and Banks. He's just that kind of a pioneer. So I hope you're doing a good day, Mr. Harold Banks. I hope it's a good day. John Thompson, I hope you're doing a good day too. Are you volunteering today? Well, maybe I'll run into you. Let's see what's going on with the, let's see, I'm looking right now. Better turn that over so I don't have it all together. A D.M. Russell Library, which is really downtown Alexander City. Eddie Bell author reading and signing. That's coming up February the 25th. Also, from 3 to 6. Also featuring readings from authors Runus C. Powers III and Keandra McElrath. That's coming up a busy month this month. Cooper Rec. Okay, this is still through the end of February. Cooper Rec Center, Track 2025. Registration is going on right now through the 28th. Boys and girls ages 6 through 14. Main Street, chili, and so they're going to have a chili and gumbo. So if you want to do both of them, you can do both of them. Somebody's sneaking in here right now. I see her sneaking in here. Saturday, March 1st, 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock. This is a Main Street event. It will be in the old City Hall, the old police station right there. Live music, food, kids zone. It's going to be a fun time. Look forward to seeing everybody down there in, catch all my stuff right here, in downtown Alexander City. How are you this morning? Melissa Edwards sneaked out here.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Well, I'm glad you're here.
I know. My goodness gracious. Hey, better late than never, right?
Well, do we have a reverend, or
we do. He is going to be coming in. It's Michael Waldrop. He is going to be coming in on 2 wheels here just in a few minutes.
I think the world of him.
Oh, he is. He is one of our great chaplains. He's going to be stepping up as our secretary. So on our work, you know, we have a board for the auxiliary, then we have a
top right there. It's pretty.
Well, thank you. I got this when we went to our last conference down in Eufaula, and our girls stay out. We just kind of went around and done a little store shopping, and so I found some cute little shops down that way.
What do you bring back as far as auxiliary when you go to events like that? What do you bring back that you're able to use, or what do you show them that they're able to use?
Well, whenever we go to those, this was actually the last one, so we're hoping that they can get those back going. It's just there hasn't been a huge turnout, and a lot of the small hospitals are not doing the auxiliary boards or going to conference. It's correct. That's the problem.
I think we had 15 that have shut down in the past, and that's not good. It breaks my heart.
Oh, absolutely.
It also makes my heart swell because we've got one strong hospital. I've seen the millions of dollars commitment folks have made to the foundation lately. That's
it's huge.
It's huge, but it's also it tells me we see people that see a good future for our hospital, a good future for our community, and that part of that community, that future is our hospital.
Oh, it is. I mean, without the hospital here, think about where we would have to go.
I think about it.
In cases of emergencies. I mean, we are so fortunate and blessed to have one that is here local that we can still go to. And we have so many specialties there and still getting specialties in.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of different specialty doctors come in. And hopefully this year, I'll be getting with Mabry Cook, the Magic Man. Hopefully he'll be out here Wednesday. There's a lot going on. I know we got a new MRI machine that's not operable yet, but it was put in. Big old crane put it in last week or week 4 last.
I think it was week before. I was on vacation, and I got some pictures of them putting it in, and that was amazing to me. They took the old one out through the ceiling, put the new one in. That's just crazy.
And it's going to be, I mean, it's really going to be state of the art. It's going to be, I've said this before, when Ellen had to have an MRI that they couldn't do here, we went to UAB, but if this MRI machine was in, she would have been able to use that one because it's the same one. So it's state of the art, and these things are not cheap. And I think people that make those contributions, they understand that, but they also see the future of Russell Medical too.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing, as we continue and we grow, you know, we're getting state-of-the-art equipment by donations by different ones in the community and so forth. And that makes a huge difference.
Where do you stand right now on volunteers? What's the number?
I'm at 80. I was going to look 86.
Okay. And you've been about 86 for a while.
Yeah, so, and I've had a few adding, but, you know, as the year goes on, some step away. Some, you know, they may take a break and want to come back a little later and so forth. But we are, you know, at about 86, right there, 86, 87. And we're always looking for new volunteers.
Would you like to have 100?
Oh, yes.
Is 100 the magic number?
Oh, I would love to have 100. While I'm in this role, that would be my goal.
Was
to have 100
it there when you started?
Oh, no.
Because I know COVID knocked it down, and it was at 100, and then COVID knocked it down. I know you had to rebuild. I knew you had done that, but I suggest it to people, not just anybody, because it's not just for anybody.
No, it is not. It takes a special someone, and as I've always said, sometimes you're the first face that they see when they enter at Russell Medical. And that smile on your face and just happiness and welcome them into there and just talking to them sometimes just calms their nerves.
Lisa Sims, we sure do miss you over Dr. Edwards. I know she'll be back next month, and look forward. Hope you're mending well. Look forward to seeing you back out there. But Monique is doing a great job out there.
Sweet.
Golly, she is just she's just a real person. She's a good worker. So you're fortunate to have somebody like that.
Yeah,
Dr.
she just
Edwards.
stepped up. And speaking of, Mr. Mike had a procedure, so he wouldn't care if I told it. And he'll be out the month of February.
Whoa. Hey. Nobody said you could take off Mike Carlisle. Nobody said anything about you being able to take any time off. So when you get back, we go double up your time, and we go double your pay too.
Yes, we will double your pay.
He is.
But he loves it, and he
does.
is just.
I'm only picking, buddy.
And he's always like, well, maybe I can come back sooner. And I said, Mr. Mike, you need to take care of first. And all, but yes, so he's going to take a little time off, and Mr. Joe's going to be filling in at the front desk, which he does a good job too. But Mr. Mike will be missed.
Let me tell you something. Mike Carlisle is one of those volunteers that I'll always remember because of the love and the time he puts in. He doesn't just. I just put a little measly 4 hours in, and I try to do that one day a week. But he puts in a lot of hours, and those hours he really enjoys. He's right there at that front desk, which is probably, I don't say it's the most important because they're all important, but that is the one that so many people you remember because you're going to visit somebody.
Oh, absolutely.
You need directions. Right down on the right, on the left. Maybe you want some coffee? Well, the shop's open right now. But he's just that face you see right there.
Absolutely.
Mike, we took it easy on you. Hope you get well real soon. We'll be right back. Doc's Cafe. I just happened to, I was sitting around. The first thing I looked at this morning, Philadelphia Phillies win yesterday. Doc's Cafe says, well, let's do a Philly sandwich or spare ribs. Now, those spare ribs, they're not just anybody's spare ribs. They're Willie's Northside spare ribs. You also get French fries, a choice of French fries, mac and cheese, baked beans, and collard greens. You're joking me. Go by and check it out today. Breakfast is being served right now. The soup of the day today is the loaded baked potato at Doc's Cafe at Russell Medical.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Jesse Henderson, owner of Henderson Glass on Dable Road in Alexander City, says give them a call today for a price. 256-234-5464. They do auto, commercial, residential, showers, shower enclosures, mirrors, tabletops. It's all about glass. So I'm seeing clearly if you are. Again, that number to call is Henderson Glass, Dable Road, 256-234-5464. Integrated Massage of Alexander City is located at 119 Madison Street behind the old Chamber of Commerce. Destiny Goble is the owner, says come on out for outcome-based treatment plans, pain relief, focused areas, relaxation, cupping therapy, hot stones. Remember, rewind, reset, recover. Make an appointment today at Integrative Massage of Alexander City, 256-252-7644.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
She's brought reinforcements with her now. This is getting scary out here. Melissa Edwards, I'm gonna let you introduce the Secretary of State.
This is Michael Waldrop, one of our chaplains on the Russell Medical Chaplain Group, and he will be stepping up as our secretary this coming term. So we're very excited to have him with us. Mr. Michael, how long have you been with the chaplains?
That's a good question. I've been here about 23 years or 24 years, so it wasn't long after I came to Alex City that I joined the chaplains program.
Wow.
So yes,
20, I didn't realize you'd been here that long.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
How did we ever get by without you here? Really?
Well,
I mean,
I'm just glad to be a part of the community. I really am.
you are a huge part of the community. What does a secretary, what's some responsibilities?
Well, I'm about to find out. No,
Oh, really?
no. It's
Surprise, surprise.
It's mainly just taking minutes, of the meeting, just, everything that takes place in the meeting, in the meeting, take minutes and just report them the next meeting.
A chaplain, are you on call 1 month out of the year, or how does that work?
Well, currently it works like 2 weeks out of the year.
2 weeks out of the year, okay.
Usually averages. We've got, I'm not sure exactly how many chaplains we have total,
23.
Wow.
23. So yeah, it usually averages about 2 weeks a year.
It's kind of like, the front porch, you being a part of the, doing the front porch thought for the day. I believe we got about 11 or 12. So it's not like, I think we started off years ago, and I want to thank Robert Gunn for starting that when he started the front porch, which will be 30 years, October the 5th. The front porch will be 30 years running, thanks to Robert Gunn, who will be out here tomorrow. But, I'm not sure who was the first person who did the thought for the day, but it's very important to us for you to be a part of that. It's very important for Russell Medical, especially, to be a part of the seeing folks.
Right.
Every day is a new day for you.
Yes, it is. It is.
And you never know what comes.
No.
That day, you just start out and you think you have a day planned, but things are never as we planned.
Yeah, I've already experienced that this morning.
Thank you again for that.
Not for you. This was actually something else.
Oh, okay.
It's Monday morning. So But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No.
I was totally thinking of something else.
Because I was thinking, when Scott is not here, and let me go back, and I was just only picking it. Scott is in Nashville this week. He'll probably be back Thursday to do the both Thursday and Friday show. So he is really not here because he is out of I believe it's I don't even know what he's doing up there. He told me, but I don't pay him any attention. But it's when, because most of my text folks, and we're talking about that the night before just to make sure somebody's going to be here. Because believe me, as far as my old head stays, and I have made mistakes. So I look back because I'm the only one that books folks out here. So I want to make sure that and I know, and I know too.
Absolutely.
To be a volunteer at the hospital is something that's dear to my heart, but to be a volunteer, to be on call, that's got to be special to you too, Reverend.
It is, and the way we're set up now is the chaplains will go in when it's their week and go in and make rounds, and there's times when the hospital may actually call us during our week when someone specifically asks for us.
Right, yeah.
But then, but this is what comes from the people, and what I've heard from Melissa sharing and other chaplains sharing as well, is just, it really makes their day. I mean, it really just helps them because, that's a difficult, you're in there, no one likes to be in the hospital.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so, so it just to know that they're not alone and just to know that someone's thinking about them.
Do you run into a lot of people that you go visit that just don't have family? Is that?
I've crossed that several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
That's got to be heartbreaking. I mean, it breaks my heart to see somebody in the hospital, because I've been to visit some folks, and they don't really have family, and you walk in that room, and boy, they just get all giggly, and it makes me giggly too. So we'd have a bunch of giggles together. So. But it's just a little. You talking about minutes a lot of time that you're spending with them. That's nothing.
Right.
It's like, running into people. You smile at them. You hug them. So whatever it is to make somebody's day, and you're talking about seconds it takes. I know I say this all the time, but dead blame it, it's the truth.
It is true.
It really is.
You think about Jesus' life. I mean, there's a lot of things that happened in his life that they weren't like, he may have realized it, but it was just unplanned events, but people's lives were changed for eternity.
Yeah.
Just you can read that all through the Bible. Lady that touched the hem of his garment, another situation he comes up to, and then all of a sudden their lives are forever changed just because of that one moment.
And that's what I try to tell the chaplains. I say brag on them, but I do because they're a huge part, just like the volunteers, because some people do not have that one person that can come in and touch their hearts, just like the volunteers and the chaplains. When you stop and you take a minute and listen to what's going on in their life or that day, it's a huge deal.
Yeah, the scriptures even says the merry heart is like a medicine, a good medicine.
I agree. I agree
You can go in there and make someone's heart a little bit better, even though their physical body may not be doing too well at the time. That makes a big difference, even in their healing process.
I think of Ellen, and when WW, his mom and daddy called him Fitz, and Genevieve, when they come to see her, that's some of the best medicine that she can get right now.
Right.
I mean, all these other medicines she's taking, it doesn't compare to that. And it's the same thing we're talking about when you go visit folks in the hospital.
Right.
Because they don't have anybody.
That's so true. And it is, it's unfortunate, we see that in nursing home as well at times,
Mhm.
But, just knowing that someone cares, that they're not alone, because it's the worst feeling in the world to feel like you're alone.
I think about that. In my prayers, I talk about the lonely, the lonesome, and sometimes I'm trying to figure out what are both of those, lonely and lonesome, and I think about those people that are in the hospital. Maybe they're in there for only a day, but sometimes they're in there for a week or so.
I know.
And to be there, to lie there in that bed, and the only people you're going to see is your doctor and your nurses. That's good. I mean, that's good.
It is, and we're not taking
No,
it from
no,
them.
I'm not
They
taking
do a
anything away
great
from them.
Definitely.
But I think sometimes as if a volunteer or a chaplain comes in and they get to see another face and they get to hear that voice and somebody talking to them and letting them know that they're thinking about them and they care about them.
Let me ask you something. Do you have volunteers that do what the good Reverend does?
We do not, but we do have some volunteers that'll go on the floors to work like at the desk and so forth.
Right, yeah.
But the volunteers normally do not just go into the rooms and I guess back in the day when they had like the little candy stripers that would take around. And we have talked about it, but it's hard to sometimes due to what they may be in the hospital for.
Mm-hmm.
And with HIPAA and so forth.
Yeah.
Whereas the chaplains are a little different.
I don't do good
that HIPAA.
I don't do good with HIPAA.
Oh, Mr. Kitty, you do.
Because volunteering out Dr. Edwards, and I have somebody showed me the way. I run into so-and-so. You say you ain't got to tell them where you saw them, but so I always see folks and love to mention the names. But that's what I get out of it is just seeing folks. That's the same thing I know you do, and Melissa, you get to do it every day.
I'd love to
If
see
you want to be, we didn't get to talk about Meal 280. Two things. If you want to be a volunteer, you want to find out about it, call 256-329-7177. If you want to book the Meal 280 on Highway 280, call Melissa at 256-329-7177. Good seeing y'all both.
Good to see
Thank you so much for coming out here. Hey, don't go anywhere. The good doctor's in the house, Dr. Reyes. Oh, Fortress Auto Sales. Good morning to the family. And it is a family. Family owned, family operated for many years. Let's talk about tires right now. I can look at tires and I don't know. I know what a Maypop is. It's time to get a tire. But a lot of times, those guys at Fortress Auto Sales, they're going to be honest with you. Do I need any tires? No. Looks like you've got about 10 or 15,000 miles left on those tires. Oh, yes, it is time. So I always say that about Fortress Auto Sales because these are people you can trust. I have to trust them. You do too. Fortress Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state, and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Well, it's 55 degrees right now. It's going up to 66. A little overcast. It's overcast right now, but no rain. Well, that's going to change tonight. Low 62. Occasional rain, about a 40% chance of rain. Then it increases tomorrow to about a 70% chance. 67 for a high tomorrow, 57 for a low. And even more rain on Wednesday. Close to 70 with a low of 50. Then on Thursday and Friday, looking pretty good. 61 and 36 on Thursday. Friday, we've got 69. And then, of course, it's brought to you by our friends at Top Gun, Highway 280 here in Alexander City, Alabama. Is there a doctor in the house? Yes. Jay Ray is with us out here this morning. Fly, Eagle, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Yeah.
I was just telling him, I said, you know, of course, whoever's going to be out here, and especially when it's BRHS or Alex City School System, I'm going to have a BRHS stuff out. Had it all laid out. And after that first half last night, now I wore this Friday. I don't normally wear the same clothes this close together, especially back to back. But I said, you know what? It's time to wear it back to back. So again, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl winners. That's strong right there.
Is strong.
To be a Super Bowl, and that was. I'd have to throw. I don't keep up with the pros that much, but you had the two best teams in there.
Oh, no doubt.
May have to have Buffalo. Buffalo's a strong contender. So that's over.
It is.
Baseball next. Are you a Braves fan?
Well, I'm really not a big Major League Baseball fan.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
I did used to watch the Braves on TBS all the time
Oh,
as a kid. Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember with Kenny Jr. and Will. This is when we lived down in Turtle Neck, and we could get a couple of channels. And then we found TBS somehow, and it was the neatest thing to watch the Atlanta Braves play. That was I guess early 80s.
Yeah, either Atlanta Braves or NWA wrestling.
Were you a big fan of NWA?
Absolutely. Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, isn't it amazing? And I was watching it. I guess it was something I had on, and wrestling came on, and I look at these guys, and they're just trying to just make the audience just as mad as they could. And I'm thinking, what are y'all doing? But that's what fired them up. That's what people want to see.
Yeah.
Well,
it's fake now, Kenny. Back then, it was real.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was real back then.
Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Had a good weekend.
A couple of sick ones. I'm sorry.
Well,
Flu's going around.
It is. We've had a lot of that in the schools, and a lot of our faculty and staff have had some flu type A.
Yeah.
But it knocks them down for 3 or 4 days. But hopefully it'll move through quickly, and we'll get everybody back to good health.
How's our brand new BRHS? How's it coming
Going
along?
very well. We're about 68% complete now.
Wow.
And it's just coming together. I tell you, anybody that had the opportunity to watch the video that
Oh,
Major
yeah.
Marketing did,
Yeah.
it was first class, just like they always do. They've been a real find for us. I can't say enough about Griffin and Lindsay and all those folks at Major Marketing, but it's coming together. We're actually starting to get some of it's one building, but it's like multiple buildings inside a building, in that we're starting to get certain areas enclosed, which means that then if it rains or it's too cold, we can actually still work inside. Yeah, if it's under 40 degrees, we can't lay any block, brick, anything like that with mortar. And if that happens, then since it's enclosed, there's things that they can do on the inside. So in March, my understanding is that we should be getting power inside the building, and that's really going to speed up the process. But we've got some paving that's already started going on in the parking lots and the roads to the school. So it's coming along really, really well.
I've got to get out there. I saw the video again. Lindsay, Griff, you did a great job on that. You did a great job, great spokesperson. But golly, just to see this, one thing that, and I've talked about it on the show after watching the video and talking to people. One thing that I see, it's going to be a very safe facility, very safe campus, and I would think whether it's this campus or it's another built anywhere, I would think that's what they got role models for, because what has happened in the past to make it safer. Because the one now, it's always been safe, but it's got a lot of outs. I mean, a lot of, and our Jim Pearson looks great. Of course, the middle school. When will the middle school be? Will it be finished this year?
The middle school is basically finished. It's 99% finished. There's just a few punch list items. What we'll do there at the middle school is, with that new wing, we'll have to prepare that building for when we bring other grades over there. So what we'll probably look at doing next year is have either the 7th or the 8th occupy the new wing, leaving one of the wings open on what we currently know is the middle school wings. That way we can go in, paint the classrooms, etc. Once we get that done, then we can move that group from one end of the hall to the other end of the hall, and then come back and paint the halls, paint the rooms. So just a little transition there, but
process.
It's a process. It's a process. My mind stays pretty busy, just to be honest with you.
But I think about all the changes, but I also think about those construction workers. What that does to our economy. I don't think we think about that.
Oh no,
much.
You've got 160, 175 individuals out there, and then of course, now quite frankly, Kenny, a lot of them have actually lived here the whole time. I mean, they'll rent someplace, live in a hotel, etc., and then they're consuming items and spending money as well. And you're talking about it's a 18-month process, 18 to 24 months. So.
I mean, you think that's like having a new business.
It
here,
is.
having that.
Yeah.
Because those guys make good money.
Yeah, they do.
They spend it here. They like I say, some of them live here. Some of them buy places.
They do. We actually
here.
have a couple that have bought. Yeah. And so they may stay around.
And a lot of them bring their families.
They do.
I mean, these guys that travel from all over, because that's what they do with their lives is construction workers. But they bring their families and they go to our schools. And I don't think we take all that into. We just see some guys out there working, and that's all we see. But no, it's a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. It's like ants. I mean, they're just
You're
all
right.
over the place.
And, I want to go back to the middle school. Does that have a new gym?
No, the current middle school, no, it will stay just as it is. But I've said this again multiple times. Having the 6th, 7th, and 8th move over to the high school, though, is going to be great for them because the current high school gym, great middle school gym. It's a very average high school gym in terms of size, but it's going to be great for our middle school. Having an auditorium for our middle school. We always have had to have all of our Beta Club, National Honor Society, any kind of program that we have, we've had to have it in that gym. And you've been to that gym. It's really not adequate. And so having, an auditorium with 1,000 seats, we certainly would never need that much. But to have a place where we can go and just be a little more professional in some of the things that we have there. So
6th, 7th, and 8th grade will move
to Benjamin Russell.
2026.
That'll be fall of 26. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not the.
No, it won't be this fall of 25. It'll be the fall of 26.
Okay.
But we're still when that building at the new Benjamin Russell is ready, we're moving.
Okay.
Hopefully it will be ready the first day of the second semester next school year. But if it's not the first day of the second semester, if it's January the 10th or the 28th or February the 1st, we're going.
So it's pretty much on call. As far as the. I know it kind of got slowed up for a while, but right now it's
we're in great
much
shape. Yeah, the job superintendent, there is financial incentives for them to finish early.
Oh, okay.
And the architects, say one thing, but when you talk to the job superintendent, he said we're gonna get it done. So,
are you stay in touch with them a good bit? They stay in touch with you?
Yeah, we do. We have OAC meetings about once a month, owner, architect, that kind of deal. We meet with them once a month. Mark Simmons is really our guy. He's our go-to guy that makes sure that they're doing, what they need to do. So,
Mark, we appreciate you.
Oh, I love
We appreciate
Mark.
you a whole
Mark's
bunch. Hey, don't
great
go
guy.
anywhere. We'll be right back.
Here we go again, hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. New Chevy Silverado 4x4 LTZ crew cabs discounted up to $13,750 off. Brand new 2025 Chevy Equinox, the compact SUV with high-tech features discounted up to $5,000 off. Enjoy the new year with no payments until summertime. Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Wintertime in the South is mild compared to other parts of the country, but we still tend to be less active and spend more time indoors. Show your heart some love this winter by getting it checked out at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Hey, we're Kevin and Courtney Hall. I'm a lifelong member of First Baptist Dadeville. My wife joined me after we got married. We really enjoyed First Baptist because it is a biblical congregation and very community-minded. Come join us.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Discover great deals on Kawasaki motorcycles, watercraft, side-by-sides, and more. Save big on championship-proving KX motorcycles. Get a great deal on iconic Kawasaki jet ski personal watercraft, or take advantage of big adventure for less with savings on our rugged Terex side-by-sides. There's no better time to save on our exciting lineup of Kawasaki vehicles. Visit Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard today, or see all the Kawasaki products at adamsmotorsports.com, where your pleasure is our business.
We've talked about this video, and we've talked about this video. I've seen it I don't know how many times. So if you've not seen it, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Ryan Fuller right now to show us the video.
I'm Dr. Reyes, Superintendent of the Alexander City School System. And today, we're on the new campus at Benjamin Russell High School. And I want to take you on a tour of what's to come. The vision for the construction of the new Benjamin Russell High School is to become the center for arts, academics, and athletics, not only here in Tallapoosa County, but the entire central Alabama region.
The vision started several years back of providing a state-of-the-art facility, both technically and educationally for our students. It's coming to fruition now under the leadership of Dr. Reyes, and we couldn't be more excited to have the premier educational facility in this area of the state.
On average on the project, there's 150 to 175 people daily. Some of the noticeable additions that we have in this building is the auditorium, where we can do plays in a green screen room and full flight stage. We have a culinary classroom that'll be state-of-the-art kitchens so they can learn to be a culinary chef. Of course, our band room is sound dampening and everything for good acoustics in there. And they have their own practice field out back, which has lighting and everything they need for their performances. We also have a track being built that we can host competitions. It'll be a practice football field for our football program. We have 2 gymnasiums. We'll have a competition gymnasium, 1,200 seating capacity, double the size of our current gymnasium. Then we'll have a practice gymnasium, which will be capable of holding some events as well. It's just going to be good for all the students.
completion date has been shared with us of January of 26. We are very hopeful that the building will be completed in time for our students to move in so that we can start classes here January 26 and start our second semester of the 25-26 school year.
We believe that the main benefits for the new high school will be an influx of new families, which will bring with them the best musicians, the best students, and the best athletes that you'll find in our area.
Quality facility supports quality education. What goes on inside of that building is the most important thing, and the students and staff are the most important people inside that building. But with a building like this and with facilities like this, they will have attended a high school that has everything that everybody else has and every advantage that everybody else has. We here in Alexander City Schools want to be a leader in education in our community and beyond. I can't think of another facility close by that will rival this facility, and I think it shows people that we are serious about the education of our children and about giving them every advantage that they can have in the workforce and in life after high school.
Looking back to where we started and where we are today, it's an exciting time to be a part of the Alexander City School System. This building represents growth, opportunity, and a brighter future for the students, the faculty and staff, and the entire Alexander City community. And as always, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
We are BR. Golly bum. You know, I want to go to the culinary class because this is new, right?
It is. Mm-hmm.
And I guess I think about Kat LaFoy, who went to the head chef at Doc's Cafe here in Russell Medical. She went to culinary in Auburn, and it was and now it's grown.
Oh, it's grown.
So that's something that gives young folks incentive. You know, we talk about trade, we talk about different things you want to get into. There's to get in that culinary, I mean, that opens up a brand new world for a lot of those young folks.
It does, and we actually, prior to coming here, when I was in Calhoun County, we had a career tech center and we had a culinary division. And
how'd it go?
Well, you would be amazed at how much money that students can get to go to school. And we had kids that were going up to New York, up into the Northeast, and a lot of those schools were giving them scholarships.
Really?
And I mean, big money.
Wow.
We actually had one kid the first year I was there that was actually on the Food Network. He was actually on one of the shows he assisted some of the chefs on one of those shows. So so culinary is really, really big, and hospitality just in general is really moving forward.
And TV has done a lot for that.
It has.
I mean, it's made people. I know Jeremy Jeffcoat and Stacy. They used to have like these contests. Who can cook the best. So it's even with families. It's gone to that. But these culinary classes are something.
It's a real deal.
Well, it brings to work. A lot of time, and you know this, Jay. You got to start somewhere and start down here and work up. A lot of times that's what you have to do with that, and that's part of the learning process.
Well, and that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to start on the top, but I think starting at the bottom, working your way up, it makes you appreciate things a lot more. And that building's going to give. It doesn't matter what a child wants to become. If it's academics, if it's arts, if it's athletics, that particular building that we will have is going to give everybody an opportunity. And so we're excited.
A campus.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not just a regular a school. It's a campus.
Yeah, it's a campus.
I think about the track, and I always go back to our grandson Dylan Dean. With his what he just going to different Opelika, different areas, and it brought in, when they had those across country, it brought in a lot of folks.
Thousands of people.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So here again, you talk about it as part of tourism.
It is.
So that's going to be, that's just one.
It's just one small thing. Absolutely.
Congratulations to the BRHS girls and boys Wildcats winning this weekend. They move on.
Yeah, they move on to Montgomery. They'll be at Alabama State on Thursday. Our girls, I want to say now they've won 22 or 23 games. Our boys somewhere in the high teens, 18, 19 games. So they both beat Helena. The Huskies from Helena came down.
I know it was Huskies.
They were both tough games, hard-fought games, but our kids were able to pull it out. So our girls, they're ranked in the top 10 and have been over the past 3 or 4 weeks. So they'll be heading to play at 3 o'clock on Thursday.
Okay.
The boys, and I believe our girls play Macadory, I think, but they'll play at 3, and then our boys will play at 4:30, and I think they play Northridge out of Tuscaloosa. So,
I'm sorry, is this a one you get beat one time?
Yeah, it's one and done. Yeah, they're
one
four.
and done,
Yeah, they're 4 regional
Yeah.
tournaments,
Yeah.
and so we're here in the Central. And of course, we look for a good crowd because it's only an hour and away. So I feel like our kids will pack it out, and we'll talk about exactly how school will run on Thursday a little later. I've got some decisions to make about that, but we do want to give our kids, our faculty and staff at Benjamin Russell, the opportunity to attend the game. So we're looking forward to that. Just real excited there. Coach Pulliam and Coach Freeman both can't say enough about the good job that they've done. Especially Coach Pulliam. Coach Freeman's been doing a great job for us. We've won the last 4 area championships, but Coach Pulliam's taken a team that, we haven't had the success that we wanted in the past, but we've won 22, 23 games, and we're in the Sweet 16.
Well, I tell you what, they packed it in Saturday. I went by. They were pulling for their Wildcats, and they came out winners. BRHs. We are BR. We'll be right back. Mitchell House, located over in Dadeville, Alabama, has been there since 1835. Think about what was going on in 1835. I mean, you went through a Civil War, you went through WW1 and 2, and it's still standing big and tall. And you can have an event there, and you can be proud to have an event there. Go to MitchellHouseEvents.com today for more information.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton. They get your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I am pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone 256-750-0381 or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
We're about to wrap it up here with Dr. Jay Reyes, Alex City School System. We've got a brand new coach, football coach coming in from Montgomery.
Yep, we do. Kirk Johnson. We're super excited to have Kirk. You know, we worked very, very hard on getting him here. Richie Brooks, Shannon Benefield, and I we spent many hours locating and finding the next football coach at Benjamin Russell High School. We're super excited. The kids are excited. We have a tradition here at Benjamin Russell. I've been amazed the last few weeks. You go to Benjamin Russell in the last 3 or 4 weeks, you have Kalen DeBoer, head coach at Alabama's there. Florida State was there. Ole Miss was there. We've
Clemson.
had Clemson. Dabo Swinney was on our campus. I think it just goes again to demonstrate the talent that we have. We have obviously the 7th ranked player in the nation in Sadarian Morgan. We have a young man, Mr. Spivey. I say Mr. Spivey because he's a big man. But Oregon's looking at him, Clemson are looking at him, and with the new high school, the new head football coach, I just think anyone in this area that's serious about having a career athletically with what we've got going on, Benjamin Russell's a place that folks need to take a look at. I mean, we're not talking about little bitty boy ball. We're talking about big boy ball.
We're a force to be reckoned with.
We are, absolutely.
Thank you for coming out here. Thank you for what you do for so many of our young folks and our community. Y'all have a great day. Ryan, let's go.